Hello everyone, my name is Cheryl, known on DIMS as lovelylady78, and I was snooping around some of the threads that I hadn't really been involved in, and I saw the one for YouTube Dimensions Friends, so I thought I'd check it out, and I saw the topic for 25 questions and thought maybe I could do my introductory video on that topic. So here it goes. Do you have any pets? I do not currently have any pets. I'm allergic to cats, and the only pets I've ever really had are fish. And when I was a kid, I wasn't particularly creative, and I had a tendency to name stuffed animals and just everything after the person who had got that thing for me. So my first pet was a goldfish named Grandma. And I don't have any pets now, though. Name 3 things that are physically close to you. Well, I have my cell phone, usually always near. Television remote control, also very handy. And I have a red pen. I'm not a teacher, I don't grade things, but whenever I print anything out that I've written to edit, I always edit it in red pen. I don't know whether it's because I hate myself or what it is. I don't hate myself, but I do that with a red pen, so I have a red pen. What's the weather like right now? It was kind of dreary today and kind of cold, stayed in the mid-40s, but you know, not too bad for March, hoping that it warms up here soon. So do you drive? If so, have you crashed? I do drive. I have a GMC Envoy, and he's my baby. His name is Eddie. I have not crashed him, no. I have in the past with other cars I've had little fender benders, like, right after I got my license, I was parallel parking between my mother's car and my father's car, and I nicked the back end of my mother's car and sort of tore the headlight off mine. So I've had little fender benders. I've never really crashed, though. What time did you wake up this morning? This morning I got up at 7. When was the last time you showered? I showered this morning right after I got up at 7. When was the last... No, I just did that one. What was the last movie you saw? The last movie I watched was probably The Watchmen. I watched that yesterday. I'd seen it before. I actually saw it when it was in theaters, but I watched it again. I like it, but that was the last movie I watched. Your last text message. Good question. Hopefully it doesn't say anything bad. The last text message I have says can do. So that's good. That wasn't a bad one at all. What is your ringtone? I'm one of those annoying people who have different ringtones for different people. I don't have as many as I used to. I have one specific ringtone for anyone related to work. I have one ringtone for my parents, and then I have one ringtone for everybody else. But the ringtone for my parents is That's My Job by Conway Twitty, which is funny that my dad always sings that song to me. I just think it's cute. My work ringtone is the Perry Mason theme song. It used to be Law & Order, but they don't have that ringtone anymore available for my phone, and it makes me very sad. And the general ringtone I have is Come On Get Higher. I just really like that song by Matt Nathanson. Have you ever been to a different country? Actually, I have not. Would like to, but have not. Do you like sushi? I do, but only certain types. I'm not a really big eating raw fish person. But there are certain types of them that I will eat. I love Philly rolls, especially because they have cream cheese, and I'll pretty much eat anything if it has cream cheese in it. So I do like those, and a couple of others, but I'm not huge on it. I'm not too risque in my eating of fish in general, but especially raw fish. Where do you buy your groceries? I buy my groceries wherever it is that I end up going that day. We have a Food Lion nearby. We have Walmarts nearby. I've bought my groceries at Target before. So it just depends on what's convenient for me in the moment, I guess. Have you ever taken medication to help you fall asleep faster? I have only like Tylenol PM or ibuprofen PM or something like that. If, you know, I have kind of a headache and I'm restless, I'll take something like that, but nothing harder than that. How many siblings? I have one sister. Her name is Amy, and she is younger than I am, so I'm the big sis. Do you have a desktop computer or a laptop? I am currently on a laptop. How old will you be turning on your next birthday? I will be 33 on May the 25th. I do not wear contacts or glasses. Actually, I do wear glasses when I read sometimes. My vision is fine, but when I was in college, I got these horrible headaches, and I went to the doctor, and he told me that it was more of an endurance problem, that I was reading so much that my eyes would get tired and wouldn't keep up, and then I'd get blurry and watery, and I'd get a headache, and it made sense. So I do have reading glasses, but I really don't even wear those unless I'm planning on reading a lot of volume. Do you color your hair? I have. The color I am right now is its natural color, but I've colored it chestnut brown, dark brown, red. I've experimented, and I actually like the red a lot. The first time I dyed my hair, it broke my mother's heart. I used to have really, really, really blonde hair when I was a little girl, and it's gotten darker as I've gotten older. It's more of a dirty blonde now. But I was always her little blonde-haired girl, and she was upset when I decided to dye it. But I've never dyed with any kind of permanent dye. It's always been the really 21 wash temporary stuff, just to see how it looked, because I didn't know if I'd like it either. So, tell me something you're planning to do today. Well, it's evening time here, and pretty much everything I've planned to do today I've done. Yeah, I really don't have any plans for the rest of the evening. So hopefully I'll just hang out and watch TV later and get all comfy and go to bed. When was the last time you cried? That would have been on Sunday. I cried on Sunday. Your perfect pizza topping. I always order extra cheese. I know you heard me talk about cream cheese earlier. Pretty much that way with every kind of cheese. I'm a cheese person. But usually when I order pizza, I like pepperoni, I like sausage, I like meats in general. I'll eat mushrooms if I'm in the mood for them, but extra cheese has to be on it somewhere. Do you prefer hamburgers or cheeseburgers? Cheeseburgers. That should have been obvious after that last question. Have you ever had an all-nighter? I have never stayed up to study for anything for a whole night because my mind works a lot better if it's well rested. And I feel like if I'm well rested, I'll do better instead of trying to cram more information in my head all at one time. I have stayed up all night playing video games on a couple of occasions, talking to friends. I've stayed up all night before. If someone has been to visit me and we need to catch up and that kind of thing, you lose track of time. But I've never stayed up and pulled an all-nighter like studying. Your eye color. My eyes are blue. Can you taste the difference between Pepsi and Coke? Yes, I can taste the difference between Pepsi and Coke and Diet Pepsi and Diet Coke and Coke Zero. I'm very attuned when it comes to my soda tasting. So I'm happy I got to post this video. I was kind of weirded out about posting a video. It's not only the first video I've posted for YouTube Dimensions, it's the first video I've posted pretty much anywhere, so hopefully it's been good and I can get more into the video posting scene with you guys. It's really fun. I've liked to listen and watch everyone's responses to the question. It's a neat way to learn something about other people, and I know the first video I saw when I turned on to the Dimensions project was Fat and Proud doing the introduction about how she's cheap and can't go to the bashes while I'm poor and can't go to the bashes. So it's pretty much the same thing. I'm cheap too. And I think this is a good way to work things out. So like I said, hopefully I'll be involved more in posting videos and things like that. And I look forward to watching more videos from you guys later. Bye.